Away we go then on Spurs play, the under-18s. Start for the under-18s, having moved up from the under-16s. This may not be the best of starts here though for Tottenham Hotspur. Defending to do as Fulham break. The Spurs defence alongside Archie Baptiste. Mason King has played a number of roles for the team over the course of the season. He may be found out of position here. Well, the warning signs were there. They missed it the first time of asking, but still Fulham have scored with less than 2 minutes on the clock here. Spurs 0, Fulham 1 in the early stages. Well, it's a quick move with incisive passing for Fulham. Spurs opened up, they saw the space and took full advantage as well. Ollie up with the goal. And here is Damola Ajayi, who has spent plenty of the season with the under-21s. Good-looking ball. Manages to pick out Williams-Barnett here. He will look to return the favour by delivering in the ball, and Ellis Lehane can only send over the top. Arrives in good form, Ellis Lehane, having scored 2 against Reading last time out in the 6-1 demolition of Reading. Couldn't keep the header down, and he was pretty disappointed with the effort. The ball away, and has given Fulham the chance to break forwards. They have pace in attack. Can they break into the area again? And Olliott nearly has a second, but he runs into Charlie Warren. Well, the Spurs goalkeeper, making just his second league start, came out quickly, and he had to, and did enough here. And Wingate was unable to control. Fulham have it back, and the effort from Kwashi is charged down. It drops here to Ali Waheed, who sees the effort pushed away by Warren.
Alfie, the second ball's top, well done.
Had 3 chances there to score Fulham. Good work again, not for the first time in this game, from Charlie Warren to push away. Mikey Moore yet to establish himself in the game. Spurs can break forward through the middle here. Williams-Barnett going for goal.
Tom! Ollie! Tomo! You've got to smell the second ball!
Flashing over the top.
You're walking!
Did well to pull away here.
Come on!
Damola Ajayi arriving though, maybe could have playing for the under-18s. That's a lovely reverse pass, slipped in by Leo Black. Callum Olasesi was in there. And maybe Spurs trying to be a bit too intricate, because Olasesi was then looking for Ellis Lehane.
One side, Ellis.
I said at the start of the game that this was a very attacking looking Spurs lineup. There were 6 forward players looking to receive that pass, and there were several inside the area as it was fizzed across. Lovely ball through, and it's fed on its way by Mikey Moore, who with the outside of his boot was looking for Ellis Lehane and nearly picked him out, very nearly.
You're right.
Made a lovely movement, just peeled away to that left-hand side, and he'll be disappointed that he didn't pick out his man in the million position in midfield.
Lady, open up.
Callum Olasesi, Mikey Moore. There's the touch. Spurs are in, and Ellis Lehane has the chance, and on the follow-up, there is Damola Ajayi to score the equaliser. Much more like it from this Spurs team. It has been a good passage of play since conceding the early goal. And Damola Ajayi is there, his 7th goal in the league for the under-18s for the season. A smart finish into the corner. Oh, here Charlie Warren just had to make sure. Lovely movement with the feet, stepped across, made the save. Mikey Moore slips, although he's managed to keep hold of the ball here. Still going, Mikey Moore, right through the heart of Fulham's defence, and taking on the goalkeeper. On to Wilhoff King. Ellis Lehane is calling for it in the middle, and that's where the ball is sent, and it's a brilliant pass as well. And it was a lovely finish by Ellis Lehane, but goal number 9 in the league will have to wait for him because the flag is raised on this near side. It looked as though... And Quashie tries to break, but Spurs have it, and it's Moore who slips in Lehane. Lehane trying to cut it back, and Mikey Moore can't control. He gets the touch though, and Wilhoff King, testing the goalkeeper, brings out a save, and it's quickly away by Fulham. And he finds Damola Ajayi, lifting one over the top. Perfect pass here. Leo Black into crossing position, looking for Ellis Lehane as well, who was well. Wilhoff King winning it back for Spurs. Leo Black slips the pass to Mikey Moore, trying to work the angle. And waiting in space inside the area, was looking for a second before half-time.
Come on! 6 yards!
Williams Barnett brought down, and the referee says penalty. Well, just before half-time, Spurs given a chance to put themselves ahead. 15-year-old Luca Williams Barnett breaking forward here, had the pace to get beyond the Fulham midfielder, who did nothing to get to the ball and concede. Who will look to put Spurs ahead here. Moore holds his nerve, sends in, and puts Spurs ahead in this game here against Fulham. 14 goals in the league now for the season for Mikey Moore. The latest from the spot. Curled beyond the goalkeeper. And despite the weight, no nerves here for Mikey Moore, who dispatches relatively easily. Unable to pick out his teammate with the pass. And that will be that for the first half. Well, Fulham took the lead, and they looked really dangerous in the opening stages. The early goal with only a few minutes on the clock, but Spurs have rallied. Well, Spurs get us started in the second half. Fulham start a bit too late for him. He's done well to win it back here. Williams Barnett threads it through. Nice pass in towards Lehane. Quick thinking though from Dino Kaiser. Oh, this is nice from Spurs. Mikey Moore scooping. Damola Ajayi acrobatically turning goalwards, but there really wasn't the kind of power on that to trouble the goalkeeper, and it's easily picked up in the end by Dino Kaiser. Maybe two Spurs players there in each other's way, Damola Ajayi and Leo Black. Plenty of room on this right-hand side for Platit, the substitute, and he feeds one around the corner to Brad de Jesus. His delivery nearly caused a few issues in there. Picked up in the midfield and started the game in there as well. Wilhoff King will need to track the runners here. Well, they just left him open to take the shots. And it's a devastating blow as Fulham draw level in the game. Ali Waheed unleashing and beating Charlie Warren. Wilhoff King was caught in two minds as Spurs gave the ball away. Didn't go to his man, decided to back off, and that proved to be a bad decision here. Spurs 2, Fulham 2 now. Well, this was the trouble, and this is the trouble with having two players playing centre-back that aren't used to playing there. And there wasn't too much that Charlie Warren, the goalkeeper, could do in the end as that one went sailing past. Flick on by de Jesus, very highly rated by Fulham. And there is space here for Olliott, who scored the first goal to break. And he feeds it wide. This looks promising here for Fulham, and it's the second in the second half for Ali Waheed. Well, this time there was an opportunity for Charlie Warren to get there. He'll be slightly disappointed, the Spurs goalkeeper, that he didn't get a bit closer to the hit. It was fired low into a space where it could well have been saved. Spurs, having been ahead though, have conceded twice in the second half and now find themselves behind here to Fulham. Emphatically hit to make it Spurs 2, Fulham 3.
Just keep looking at the last line when it's like that.
Damola Ajayi, lovely touch through the legs of the defender, makes the break, looking for the equaliser, stopped in his tracks as he was just about to shoot. Well, it was a lovely break by Damola Ajayi. Wonderful skill to get into this position, but a good recovery in the end by Fulham. Now it's about finding some heart. and the determination to get themselves back level here. Mikey Moore striding, can often be devastating. Brilliant ball, and Ellis Lehane is there to touch into the top corner. And there is the leveller for Spurs. Goal number 9 in the season for Ellis Lehane. Another league goal for him. But it was Mikey Moore who was the chief instigator, who marched his way through to set up the goal. What a lovely ball and what a wonderful move from Spurs. And it was the Spurs number 10 leading the way. And it was instinctive in the end from Ellis Lehane. Clipped through for Lehane to chase. Lovely touch. Moore's in here. Mikey Moore for Spurs. Well, it's about as close as you'll possibly come. Ellis Lehane very nearly able to return the favour. But the pressure from the Fulham defender in the end was just enough to... Plenty of space on the right-hand side. The ball in the middle is crying out to be delivered, but it's one that Adewole can't get away. Demonstrating that if Spurs get more the ball in areas where he can be effective, he will do the damage. Spurs on defensive duty now, and that is a brilliant goal. Played set, wriggled free after a brilliant dribbling run, and then smashes it beyond Charlie Warren, and Fulham are back ahead. Well, he took the ball away from Callum Logan, and once he was in position, took it quickly, caught the goalkeeper out. Charlie Warren beaten. Mola Ajayi, crossfield ball, and it's one to chase. The goalkeeper looks certain to get there. Williams Barnett did get close for Spurs.
Stand him up, stand him up, stand him up, stand up.
Lifted through here. Ellis Lehane is there, gets beyond the goalkeeper, who gets a vital touch. Well, Spurs thought they were levelling.
Up to the game. Good.
Well, they're queuing up again, Fulham. This time a good save from Charlie Warren, down quickly. Manages to deny Platel a second goal in this second half. That would have been it for... Fulham deliver, looking for their chance to kill this one off. Two players attacking it, perhaps in each other's way. De Jesus got the final touch.
Stay narrow, Ruben. Wingate narrow. Come on, loads. Go on, Rubes. Have a go, Rubes. Go on, have a go. Go on.
Clinical.
Don't say, go and hit it.
Spurs send plenty in, and Spurs get the header. And it's Dante Orr who can't connect in a way that causes any kind of trouble for the Fulham goalkeeper, Dino Kaiser. Leapt well, was the biggest leaper in there. Well, that is that here. Spurs were ahead at half-time, but they have let this one slip, and Fulham walk away with all 3 points. Spurs 3, Fulham 4.